Hello, beautiful people. It's Serena from ArchAngel Connection, and today we're starting our Reflection Connection series, 44 days of exercises so that you start to recognize the communication that's coming to you. Now, communication comes to everybody. We talk about all this stuff in the book. There is communication in all sorts of different forms, and sometimes we're not completely aware of all the forms. So that's what these exercises are here to do, to help you recognize everything that's coming, open up all the senses, really understand what's happening. Now, if you have the book, you understand there is an integrated journal. If you don't have the book, get the book, or get yourself a journal at the very least, so that when you do the exercises, you can do the journaling as well. After each exercise, it's suggested you journal and through the day until you do the next exercise. Now, these exercises are intended to be done in order. They do not need to be done day after day after day. Now, that's how we're going to offer them to you, but they don't need to be done that way. They do need to be done in order. Do not, please, do more than one a day, because you're going to miss stuff. You're going to miss that time of adjustment as you really start to recognize what's happened during the exercise and beyond, okay? At the most, one per day. That's what I'm trying to say here. So what I'm going to do is read the exercise. I have them up, the books on my screen, and I'm going to read the exercises one day at a time so that when you're ready, you can have the video going and do the exercise along. Sometimes it's easier that way, so you don't have to keep referring to the book as you're in the process. Now, it's called Reflection Connection because all the exercises are done in a mirror. You need a mirror, preferably a full-length body mirror, wherever that is. And if you can do the exercises in the same place, that's quiet, that's yours, where you're alone. And one more thing we talk about, we always suggest that you do at least the first 22 exercises in the buff, sans clothes. I'm going to keep mine on. You're welcome. Because, obviously it's video, but we want you to do them without the clothes because they're distracting. And because, of course, most clothes have color. And color is one of the directives in quite a number of the exercises. So it's nice to not be necessarily directed by the clothes you chose to wear. If you must, then you wear something nice and loose and, exercisey. That's it. Okay? So we're going to start with exercise number 1. This is day 1 from Reflection Connection. Okay? Day 1. Getting to know you. In the mirror, look at your beautiful form in its natural state of nudity. We are going to explore it visually together. Take your time and experience everything as if it is new to you. Try to ensure your entire form is visible in the mirror today. You will start by looking at your feet in the mirror and moving up slowly, taking in every aspect of your body. If your mirror does not allow for this, then look down at your feet and move up like this. Look at your feet. Wiggle your toes and do a count. With every toe, take a deep breath in and then allow a slow exhale. These pieces are part of you. See how the tops arch up toward your ankles. Follow your ankles to your shins and then up to your knees. Look at all the little bumps, scars, or knots you may have. These joints are integral to many of your movements and are part of you. Following over your knees are the larger muscular thighs. Appreciate the expanse of them, no matter how you remember them from your past. Enjoy their present form and see them as the power of most of your forward movement. The curves of your thighs move into the curves of your root chakra area. Yours may be full or slender. Perhaps there is shifting even as you gaze at this area of your body where physical love is enjoyed. Truly value this area of your form. It is filled with nerve endings that allow you to experience pleasure and love of another and of the self. This is part of you. Now move your gaze up over your lower belly, up to your navel. Within this area is your sacral chakra. From this area, you experience the outcome of every thought. Every time you have second-guessed a decision, fought to understand something, or searched for real meaning, this is the area you have used as it connects all the way up into your brainstem. Now follow over and above your belly to the space between your belly and your chest, into that space where your solar plexus chakra sits. Here is where you process all emotion. Part of this experience comes from what you feed your body and what it was fed when you were a small child. This includes emotions. For now, just realize its importance as part of you. Move up to your chest. Follow the curves. Some are superficial and some are deeper under the flesh. In this area, we focus our intention of love in the heart chakra. This is where we need to open and remove all barriers. This is part of you. Shift your gaze to your shoulders and see every curve and some of the bones that make up your structure. Follow down each arm over your bicep into your elbows. Let your eyes trail down your forearms to your wrists, then your hands until you reach the fingers. Take a moment and breathe here. Count each finger and breathe with each count. These are parts of you. Lift your fingers to your neck and throat. Watch your fingers gently stroke on either side of your throat. This chakra is called the throat, and it is where you transform thoughts into expression to share. This is part of you. Allow your fingers to drop back to your sides with your arms. Follow your throat. Your gaze moves under your chin and along one lower jaw to your cheek. Then it moves back under your chin to follow the other lower jaw to your other cheek. From the cheek, you recognize so many small curves that land at your mouth. Slightly separated, each lip has a unique shape that is all yours. Over the mouth rests your nose. Breathe now and watch the nostrils move while your chest fills with and then releases air. Above your nose are your eyes. Follow the curve of one eye along the lower lash line to the outer corner, then along the upper lash line to the inner corner. Now look at the other eye and follow the curve of the lower lash line to the outer corner, then over the upper lash line to the inner corner. See that your eyes are not exact replicas. There are minute and not so minute differences between their shape and coloring. They are yours and only yours. Above your eyes are the two lines of fine hairs that enhance your expression to the viewer. They are rarely still, as many tiny muscles are working below each one of them. Between and above them lies your forehead. This is your third eye chakra space. Here is where communication comes to you in forms beyond the physical. over the curves and angles of your forehead, look up to the top of your head. Turning your head gently to either side, you see the top of your head curves back onto your ears and then down your neck, over your shoulders, and so on. At this apex of your physical form, maybe a point or a dip or a series of points and dips. Each of these aspects of your scalp reflects the 22 knitted bones of your skull. The formations of your skull are unique to you. Above the top of your head, but still attached to your form, is your crown chakra. Now close your eyes for a few moments. Breathe in and out while recounting what you have just seen. With your closed eyes, re-see your entire body slowly from the tops of your feet, up your shins, to your knees, over your knees, to your thighs, up to your torso's lowest spot, up over your belly, then stomach and chest, over your shoulders and down your arms to your fingers, up your neck to your jaws and facial features, and then over to the top of your head. Envisage your entire form with your eyes closed, and breathing deeply say, "Here I am." That's the end of day 1. Now we're going to ask you to do your journaling. Take your time, write down every little aspect, and we'll see you again for day 2.